matters not. Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you? And where you should not. For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is. Life creates it. Makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. You must feel the Force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree, the rock, everywhere. Yes, even between the land and the ship.
Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Much mercy to the elect. That say it like that. Much mercy to the elect. You see? Much mercy to the elect and all you true believers. Not you snakes out there, not you backbiters, not you betrayers, not you false brethren. One thing I want to say before I get into this lesson, I got a couple things I want to say. A lot of you guys, you've always been like a false brother. You always had a dark hatred in your heart. We stopped going to the highways and the hedges. Part of the reason, the full reason why we stopped going to the highways and the hedges is because for me and the other brother, he could speak on it too, but we started to see certain things in guys. Like Ahmad, the Flash. What Ahmad's doing, it's nothing really new what he's doing. Like for him to like switch up and act like he's against me or whatever he's trying to do. And this guy Van Ashton, I pretty much would think this guy probably would be a spy too, probably. Because he's pointing out everybody that's spies. He's talking about a spy here and this, that, and the third. And the thing about the new covenant, it's not the new covenant. What the Lord said, he called many, but only chose a few. Now, because guys have that, like I talked about yesterday, you have guys that have that darkness in them, right? So like they can see to a certain point, but they really can't see after that point. So you have the election and you have brothers that's set up to really see. So by these guys, guys is teaching the new covenant. They say they defended the new covenant, but then at the same time, they're bearing false witness on sincere people on the comment board, which that's not a light charge, because you better hope that the sincere brothers and sisters that leave these comments, you better hope they're not the elect, because if they are, a lot of you guys are in trouble like a motherfucker. So what you got to understand about this all parallels together, like with the story of Joab. The story of Joab, he was a warrior. You know, he was a warrior for David. He was of the house of David, but he became reckless and you couldn't tell him nothing. So David on his deathbed, he told Solomon that he had to kill him. And eventually Joab ended up getting put to death. Van Ashton is in that spirit. That's the spirit he's in. That's the spirit he's in. Hey, brother, you don't have to send me no fucking no videos and none of those. Send me shit. You see, we personally, I unsubscribe from all you guys because I already see what you guys are about. And the mod, to be honest, a long time ago, I see like your ass wasn't right from a long time ago. Now, is the Lord using you guys? Is the Lord using you? Yes, he's using you. He's using you to help further the ministry. Just like you look at these groups, right? The Lord's using these groups to push the truth. Now, they might disagree with the new covenant, right? That's fine. Like the brother said yesterday, Yahweh Shai is being preached at the end of the day. Even if you're a false prophet, a false brethren, or if you're the elect. But the difference is after the word is going to go out to a certain point, a lot of you guys that are false brothers and false prophets, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. And it's going to be horrible for your ass. Something you said yesterday, Ahmad, and really, I'm gonna let this thing go after this. But you said, like goddamn well, I'm not no carnal motherfucker, and I'm not trying to come around you for no reason at all. My whole thing, part of the other half of the reason we stopped going to the highways is because we been start seeing shit in you that wasn't right a long time ago. Now, because we had mercy and love for you, like I've always had love for you, I really did. But I've already seen things. I already seen what you are, what you're about. I already seen what you are. And plus, you told me certain shit that you've done. So you're a betrayer. You're a turncoat. You really are. And after this video, you guys ain't important. Just keep teaching the new covenant like you say you're teaching. Because after the Lord is done with you guys are going to perish away with the world. You and this guy, Van Ashton. This guy is reckless, bro. He's claiming, like I say, you better hope them brothers and sisters that you say on the comment board, you better hope they ain't not the elect. You better hope that. You better hope. You really better hope, because the majority of the elect, they're not going to be teaching on these on the internet like that. All the Lord needs is a few strong brothers to be a tip of the spear, a few of the elect, to really bring him out and really, really glorify him. Now, the Lord is using all you guys and your false prophets to help further the ministry in the church. So to a certain extent, yeah, you are doing the will of the Lord. But a lot of you guys, you're not true brothers because you have hate in your heart. I broke that down yesterday. Now, Van Ashton is doing these fucking things. He is doing it. And the thing about it, I think that this guy talk about search him out. Man, I ain't got time to search you out. The spirit search you guys out. That's why you guys don't understand the spirit. And Amar, you always had those symptoms. I'm gonna just say it like that. You always had those symptoms. And the part of the reason we stopped going to the highways and the hedges is because certain symptoms you had in you. So I have to say, and another thing too with the comments. Part of the reason you guys cut your comments off is because, one, a lot of you guys really ain't learned like that. So like if somebody asks you a certain question, you wouldn't be able to answer it, really. You wouldn't be able to answer all that fake love you guys be showing in your videos and shit. See, I'm not fake like that. And you know that. You know that. And another thing you guys know too, you know it, you might not admit it, but the elect know what's up. The elect know what's up. See, at this point now, it has to be more of a separation, because a lot of you guys that say you're teaching the new and the old, you say you're teaching the new covenant or the old covenant, a lot of you guys have to be identified. So all you false prophets of the old and the new, you're being identified. And the Lord is using you. So keep teaching about Yahweh Shai in your deceitful ass way. And the Lord is using you guys too to rebuke these camps. And just like what happened with Joab, at the end of this thing, when the Lord get done, you're going to perish away with the world, all you guys. See, the understanding of the scriptures runs really deep. And some brothers that's really in the spirit can see all things. That's why you guys, you don't even understand what you're playing with. We've been seeing guys are fucking ain't right. We've been seeing it the whole time. We've been seeing it. So for you trying to switch up and act like you trying to turn on me, bro, you chose the wrong path. You've chose the wrong path. You see? You know goddamn well ain't nobody want to be around none of you fucking guys, bro. I don't want to be around none of you guys. Why you think we stopped coming around you guys, man? Why you think we stopped going out? Part of the reason we stopped going out to the highways is because a lot of you fucking guys ain't right we was going to the highways with. Preferably you. Your ass wasn't right. The whole time you've been showing signs you wasn't right. But the Lord, yeah, he can use you to a certain point. Just like with Van Ashton. The Lord is using like a lot of guys. And with these groups, the Lord can use you to a certain point. But a lot of you guys, because you're reckless and you don't really have love in your heart like that, and you hate rebuke, after the Lord's done using you, he's going to throw your ass away in the trash like a motherfucking napkin. You see? And the elect are the only ones are going to really understand what this is. See, you're not going to fool the elect. Let me grab at what the Lord said. Because you can get on these videos and act like you sincere and this, that, and the third. But really, when guys cut their comments off, that's not really a brotherly thing. Because if you see people reaching out to you, that's love. So, really, like I said, that's not really important. But you got to understand that the election, right? You're not going to pull a fast one on the elect, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's why these days have to be shortened. That's what, when you really go into Matthew 24, and when you really break down what the Lord is saying in Matthew 24, this is a layout for the elect. The betrayal, the false brethren. Yeah, all you guys are back. All you guys are back. Yeah, I don't care about none of you guys' videos. Really, I don't even give a fuck what you guys say. After this video, pretty much, I'm just letting the brothers and sisters know that part of the reason that we stopped going to the highways and the hedges is because your ass wasn't right. You always showed those symptoms you wasn't right. So for you to get on these videos and try to act like you coming against me, and clearly Van Ashton is going off. The brothers and the sisters that's really showing us love, they can see that, bro. They can see that. Like, one thing about you carnal motherfuckers that's really not right, that have darkness in you because you have hate. See, because you have that darkness in you, you can't really see that far. So, like, guys, like these guys in these groups, they can memorize scriptures and they could be copycats, and they could listen to the words you say and go back in their video and teach what you said and this, that, and the third. But the Holy Spirit is not really there because you have hatred in your heart. So, yeah, the Lord, I'm gonna say this: the Lord is using you like He used Joab. Now, Joab was a warrior too. You see, just like the Lord used Judas Iscariot. But at the end of it, all you betrayers and all you turncoats, you backbiters, all you fucking brutes that can't take reproof, all you fucking guys out there that's just running your fucking mouth. At the end of the day, the Lord ain't gonna be able. You ain't gonna make it at the end of the day. So you better hope none of these guys on the comment board that you claim, because I heard you specifically say him and the sister, the lady that always, that leave the comments, and the brother that leave his comments. I heard you specifically say that they were spies or some shit you said. You say a lot of shit, bro, because you're not thinking with your heart, because you don't have a fucking heart, so you just say anything. And so for you, Ahmad, to follow what this guy's doing, that means you're just like him. So if the only reason you cut your fucking comments off because you're following what he's doing. And so at the last minute, everybody got to go to where they got to go. It's heavy. Hey, but it's beautiful. And me, man, I get all type of signs and shit. I ain't going to go into it. I don't have to drop a testimony and shit. But the Lord shows me certain things, man, before things happen. And before this happened with you guys, I got a sign like over the weekend like this was going to happen. You see, I got a real bad sign. And I only get signs like that when something bad is about to happen. So this is what it was. Finding out that you guys are really fucking snakes, teaching the new covenant. And continue to teach the new covenant, because what you're doing is you're helping further the Lord's name. Now, at the end of the day, many are called, only a few are chosen. Many were called to help push the work, but at the end of the day, the Lord's going to erase your ass off with the world. And that's just what it is. And everybody got to go to where they are like. You see? So let me go into a couple scriptures. I got a couple things I want to bring out, but I just had to get this out because when you have hate in your heart, then you don't really fully understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So you think that the Holy Spirit is in you. No, the Lord is just using you like he's using all these camps. Yeah, he's using you. You're a good vessel that can teach certain things. But at the end of the day, a lot of you guys are not of that election. You're not. Because if you were, you would have continued with us. We would have continued. But a long time ago, I saw your ass wasn't right. I saw it already. But because we have love and mercy on brothers, we try to like give them the benefit of the doubt and hope brothers come around. But ultimately, that snake came back out of you again. All that fake love, all that fake shit. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about me. Nobody want to come around you, bro. I'm not carnal like that. So for you to be doing certain things you're doing, bro, that's, man, you're a fucking snake, bro. You see? All you guys, you're not brothers. Yeah, you may teach the new covenant, but a lot of you guys, you're not brothers. So I got a couple scriptures, and I don't give a fuck what you say, or Van Ashton. And after this video, you guys are not important. Just keep teaching deceitfully. You see? Because at this point, we done been through like so much. And all you do is just resort back to them demons. You see? So this is the wrong route. You really don't want to go here with me, bro. None of you guys. But you already did because you guys are disobedient. You're not listening. We tried to reach our hand out to you. We tried to tell you like, hey, brother, there's certain ways you got to do things. Yeah, the camps have to be rebuked. Just like the Lord, he used Joab. He was a warrior. But even David couldn't get through to Joab. He was disobedient to David. And as a heavy breakdown the brother brought to light of Joab, because Joab, yeah, he was used, but he got to a point to where he was disobedient. He couldn't really hear what the Lord was saying, and the Lord is speaking through us few brothers. It's just that a lot of you guys are so jealous, and you have hate in your heart so much that that hate and that jealousy, it just takes over your discernment. And I have to bring these certain things out. And at the end of the day, everybody that's watching, bro, they know, like, you guys, like, the elect, they're not going to be fooled. I just say that. So you're not going to fool anybody but the ones that's naive. You see what I'm saying? And I've been very profitable to myself and to others. You see, I hate all this slick shit you guys are saying right at the end. You guys are showing who you are right at the end too. It's beautiful. So just know, when all you guys see, I don't have to do shit to you guys. A lot of you guys, you're tormented because you know you're wrong anyway. It's just that you're so demonic. You have to be who you are. You have to be who you are, and just be who you are. Matthew 24:10, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right, that's right. And all I've had was love for you, bro. I did. And I only do this because I have a big heart. I've always had a big heart. That's why us brothers, we really do have that heart. But we've been betrayed over and over. Even out here with these guys that I've started like camps over the decades. So for me, it's going on like almost like 15 years. In the last like 3 to 4 years, we've been pushing the new covenant like really hard. You know what I'm saying? So we've really, like, myself have really seen and experienced a lot of things. I've been betrayed, camp after camp after camp after camp after camp, guys after guys. I've been through so much with guys dealing with this truth. That's why, like, if you're of the elect and you're really of the Lord, You're not going to be able to dwell with people like that. You're not. And like I said, we've been seeing things with you and mine, so it's really not a surprise how you are being. And I'm just being real with you. And you know you're a snake too. You even told me you did some snake shit in the world, bro. You even told me that shit. So I'm not even going to go into all that. I'm not going to go into it, but you know what you told me. So we've been know that a lot of you guys ain't right already. Part of the reason we stopped going to the highways and the hedges, you know, we were getting threats. And we were getting all types of weird shit coming down to the camps when we were going out to the highways and the hedges. Yeah, I could say that. But the other big part of us not going out to the highways and the hedges is because me, myself, I started seeing shit in you. I really did. I really did. But because I had love for you, I wanted to keep some faith in you that you would turn around. But ultimately, those demons are coming back. And what Van Ashton is doing, he's helped those demons come out of you. You see, he's helping it. Even though he's a fucking demon himself. He really is. I don't give a fuck what you guys are talking about. Yeah, teach the new covenant, keep rebuking the elders like you're doing. Because at the end of the day, the Lord is using you. He is. But just like Joab, David gave the heed to go kill Joab. Because ultimately Joab was disobedient. So go study Joab, because I know a lot of you guys, you really don't fucking read. You're just talking shit. They just talking shit, bro. We're the wrong ones. I'm the wrong one at the end of the day. And the brothers and sisters that's of the elect on the common board that you're bearing false witness with, and then the thing about it, Ahmad, you're following this guy's lead, cutting your comments off, because a lot of you guys, you can't answer certain questions because you don't know it. So you really don't even need to be teaching certain shit. You don't even need to be teaching, but the Lord's using your deceitful ass. You see? This ain't about just cussing guys out, but the Lord's using you for that. That's all he's using you for, actually. Because there's really no edification coming out of your fucking mouth. So where the fuck you learn the new covenant from? Let me ask you guys that. Where do you learn the new covenant from? Where the fuck you get that from? If we're not defending the new covenant. If we're not talking about some, oh, if you're not teaching the new covenant, I will. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Where the fuck you get it from? All you niggas, man. When the Lord is done with your ass, he's going to toss your ass in the trash. Like, I know it. I know it. So we don't want to be around none of you fucking guys, bro. Now, a lot of you guys are offended. You're offended. And the brothers and the sisters and the ones of the elect out there, bro, they can see you guys too. They see you guys too. Now, that comment, I'm going to say this, that comment I left on the comment board yesterday on the brother's video, that was like my last time trying to like reach out to you, be like, hey, bro, Van Ashton's going off. He's being false witness to sincere brothers and sisters on the comment board. And what did you do? Like the demon you are. You just rejected it. So at this point, do as you do. I don't have to do a goddamn thing. And you guys have to convince yourself the Lord is with you, bro. Yeah, the Lord's with you right now so you can finish like the work you have to do. But at the end of the day, because of the darkness and the hate in your heart, you're going to perish away with the world. Now, Matthew 24 and 22, and you can take it how you want to take it. Because bearing a false witness on believers, that's a serious charge. That's serious. Let me bring something out. And this is some of the commandments of Yahweh Shai in the new covenant. All right? You guys say you teach a new covenant and you don't fully understand it. Let me show you a couple commandments. Luke chapter 18, verse 20. Thou knowest the commandments. Do not commit adultery. Do not kill. Do not steal. A lot of you guys are thieves because you're coming up another way because the Lord told you not to have hate for your brother deep down. And a lot of you guys, you really do have hate. It says, do not steal. Do not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother. Now, one of the most important things is bearing that false witness. You see? Bearing that false witness. Bearing false witnesses on believers. So these are commandments the Lord told you not to do. So for you to bear false witness on believers and shit and people on the comment board, that is heavy in itself, because that really means that you don't have no fucking discernment. You see? And a lot of you guys, you're just carnal. You're carnal. You're carnal. You got guys in the new covenant, you're still carnal. Like the Lord said with Judas Iscariot, I washed all, but not all of you guys are clean. And he was talking about Judas Iscariot. And a lot of you guys, you in that spirit of Cain, like that brother was bringing out yesterday. And this is it. I'm not going to do no more. I don't really like you guys after this. This is it. But what this is doing too is giving discernment. You see, we don't just get on videos and yell all day. A fucking reprobate just yelling. Fuck all that, man. That's not edifying. That don't edify me. Or if you're of the elect, you would notice like certain guys ain't right and they're out of order. You see, I don't care what you guys got to say. Well, if you got any fucking spiritual bone in your body, you will humble down and go fucking repent. Other than that, man, I don't care what y'all talk about in y'all videos. Go keep teaching deceitfully like you are with that hate in your heart. You see? Because I'm laying everything pretty much out on... Really, it's so much I could say, but I'm not even going to go there. I'm just letting you know, like, I always knew you were a motherfucking snake. I already knew that you had that betrayal spirit in you, just like the rest of all these guys. So part of the reason that we stopped going to the highways, it wasn't just because guys were coming to the camp doing funny shit when we were getting threats. The other part was your ass wasn't right. That's why we stopped going out to the highways and the hedges, because ultimately that time has passed anyway. That shit had passed anyway. Because guys deep down, they're not really right for us to be around. You know, like brothers like me, I've been solo dolo forever. Even though like the past decade and a half pretty much, going on like 14 years, I've been teaching this word. The last 3 to 4 years teaching the new covenant, really understanding Yahweh Shai like that. Really being born again, man, to Yahweh Shai for the last 3-4 years. Really being opened up to the spirit. The Lord has been with me through my walk the whole time, and it's been beautiful. So I don't have to get on these videos justifying myself and say, oh, the Lord is with me. Yeah, he's with you to do the work you're doing, just like the Lord was Joab. But at the end of the day, Joab had to be put down because he was disobedient, like you guys are. You're disobedient. You're disobedient to the spirit. And just like with Stephen, just like with Paul, guys reject the Holy Spirit just like their fathers did ultimately. So the commandment is do not bear false witness. And that's one of the main things that guys is doing. Bearing false witness on certain brothers and sisters. And then cutting their comments off. Like, really, what that's showing is that you really don't have no love like that, bro. Because what if somebody want to ask you a question? You can't answer it because you don't know the scriptures. And so for you fucking following that shit, Flash, you're just like him. And trust me, we've been seeing that a long time ago in you, bro. So it's not really a surprise. You see, it's not really a surprise. Keep doing what you do. Because that hate that you have in you, you can't get it out. It's just something you have in you. You're just a hateful, jealous little person, bro, and you can't kick it. Just like Van Aschen, ultimately Van Aschen, he's a spirit set up like Joab was. Which, yeah, he gonna win a few battles and he gonna be doing the work for David and all that. But at the end of the day, because you guys are disobedient, that's not coming into the kingdom. So a lot of you guys are gonna be rubbed out over here. Yeah, many are called, few are chosen. That's what it is. And if you don't like this video, get the fuck out of here. Because the thing is, man, I've been real with you brothers since day fucking one. I've been real with you, man. And I ain't had nothing but love for you. All I did was help you, man. All I did. That's all I ever did, bro. But it's all good. Because everybody got to go to where they got to go. So at the end of the day, I'm like really happy that all these things is happening because we're really seeing guys for who they are. You see? So if guys want testimonies, there go a testimony for you right there. Romans chapter 13, verse 9. For this thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. And you're stealing. You're stealing because one thing is, if you're not really sincere and you have hate in your heart, then the thing about it is what we're doing over here, you're not coming up the way that the Lord told you to come. The Lord said, love the Lord and your brother. Why did the Lord say, love your brother, the two top laws? Because the Lord is going to be dealing in some of us, your brothers. He's going to be dealing in us. And you have to have love for us as well as the Most High. And a lot of you guys, you never had that love. I've actually have love for brothers. I really did. And I've always pretty much through this whole decade and a half, I've been dealing in this truth. I've always been betrayed and lied on and guys turned cold on me. Why is that? Why is that? Because us brothers, we're really of the Lord. We really do this thing for real. While you guys are playing around. You see? Well, I'm letting you guys know what it is. It's something you can't kick. You guys are just what you are. You see? You just have that seed of hatred in you. And like I read yesterday in 1 John, when you have that seed of hatred in you like that, it's going to stop you from really seeing. So yeah, you could probably pull out 1,000 scriptures and quote scriptures, and you can say this and say that. But at the end of the day, you're darkened from what the Spirit is really saying. That's why, like, certain things will happen, and you see, like, all of us brothers will see certain things, and you'll see, like, this brother don't even really see what's going on in the Spirit. He's still, like, slow to it. You know what I'm saying? Romans 13:9, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. This is part of the laws of the new covenant. Because a lot of you guys, you don't understand what you're doing. You just get on videos shouting. It's about breaking down Yahweh Shai and his laws and getting brothers to understand the new covenant, which a lot of you guys don't understand it. The new covenant is something more of a connection being in the Spirit. It's not about how you can act and fake like you're of the Lord in front of people or on videos. It's not about that. If you're not really connected to the Spirit like that, the brothers and sisters out there that are connected in the Spirit and love, they can see all you guys. So like really, all we have to be is just ourselves. Like me, all I have to do is just be myself. I don't have to put an act on. I'm just being me. That's all I've been. And I teach guys just to be them. Because when they be them, if they really are demons, the demons come out of them. It's heavy, man. Hey, I love this, man. See, one thing about me, I know what I was put here to do. Where the fuck you get the understanding of the new covenant from? Where the fuck you get it from? Out the sky? Out the sky and you fucking landed on it? You niggas talking this shit, bro. Us brothers broke down the new covenant for you brothers, man. And now you guys are like, you're taking the little bit of shit you know and you trying to turn on us. It's all good. It's good. You see? It's all good. Just like these guys and these elders in these groups. These elders got you to a certain point with this truth. So now this other side has to come on your own. Just like now, what the Lord is doing, he's making the path real narrow and narrower. You see? Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you guys got to say at this point. You guys identified yourself. Romans 13:9, for thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet. What does that mean, not to covet? You should not want what your brother have. You shouldn't have that hatred in you. When you covet something, that means that you have and you guys are breaking it because really deep down, you don't really have that heart like that. So you cover because other brothers have the heart. That's why you guys cut your comments off, because really you're offended at the comments brothers leave. And we can answer brothers' questions. One thing I don't tolerate is scoffing. You see, I block your ass for scoffing. But defending Yahushua and going into these scriptures, that's what we're all about, bro. This is what we've been sitting here for. Where the fuck you get the understanding of the new covenant from? Where did you get that from? Did you get that from the elders? No, you didn't. Guys talking that shit. Oh, I was defending the new covenant. You guys ain't. You're just yelling at motherfuckers, bro. And really, at the end of the day, when we teach that all these camps are wicked, really, you don't need to. Well, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do. You see? Because a lot of you guys are in that Joab spirit. And the Lord's using you for that. Yeah, I will say that. The Lord is using you guys. But at the end, Joab had to get put to death. David gave that order to put his ass to death because he was disobeying David. And that's a heavy understanding, bro. That's why you guys that don't really have understanding, like the Lord tell you in Jeremiah, guys are running and the Lord really didn't send them. So the little shit they got, they took it and ran with it, not really without having the rest of it. It's heavy. They took a little bit and ran with it, and the rest of the shit you really need, you left it back because it's not for you guys. The Lord only gave you that to run with, and you're running with it. So run with it. You niggas, man. All you niggas. Not just you niggas, you false prophets teaching the Old Testament and these camps. All you false prophets and false brothers teaching the new covenant. Continue to do what you do. Because the real is going to be divided from the fake. Yeah, you know it's real over here. You know it is. You know I ain't did nothing but show you love, bro. You know I ain't did nothing but show you love. You know that at the end of the day. So it ain't me you have to worry about. It's your own conscience. It's your conscience and the Lord. You have to take this up with the Lord, bro. You're a fucking betrayer. You see? You're a betrayer. And you're not right. You're not stable in your mind. Yeah, you're a good teacher, but at the end of the day, you have hate in your heart. You see? You have hate and you have darkness in you. Just like Van Ashton. He has like a type of darkness in him. Hey, this guy get on the video talking about he did all these fucking X pills. Hey, them X pills probably fucked your fucking mind up, bro. And you can't take no rebuke. On some real shit. You want to tell people all your business on videos. That's why I tell your ass, man, you talk all this shit. And really, at the end of the day, you don't know who you're dealing with over here. You don't, bro. You don't really understand it. Ahmad understands. It's just that he has a seed of darkness in him. So we're not just getting on these false camps and these false brothers and shit out there. We have to get on. We don't just judge without. We have to judge you motherfuckers that say you within. So it says, thou shalt not covet, and if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And like the brother said too in his video, we could feel you guys hate. We feel it, bro. That's why the shit you speaking out of your mouth, that shit don't matter. And a brother get in so close to us where he could cause a little division. And what you do, you let this guy show discord and you fall away with him. You get sifted out with him because actually you're of him too. That's heavy. So now you're cutting your comments off just like his ass. You guys are just like each other. You see? Hey, I want to know parts of you guys. I don't even want to hear your videos no more. You see? After this, man, I ain't even worried about you guys. I'm gonna read this real quick. Let me read this scripture. After this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, after this, this is what I'm going to do. Like the Lord said. See, we do this for real over here, bro. We don't do this for attention. A seasoned veteran, bro. You see? And I don't have time for you guys. You just coming along, and if you don't have no order about yourself, that's not a spirit of the elect, bro. The Lord's using you. I would definitely say that he's using you guys. He's using you guys. I say that. Matthew 10:14, and whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. So we're going to shake the dust off our feet from you guys, bro. I don't give a fuck. At this point, I don't care what you guys say. It doesn't matter because you proved yourself of who you are. Like, you've proved who you are. You've proved who you are. You guys are brute beasts. You can't take a rebuke. You're false brethren. You're showing discord. And you're being false witnesses on brothers on the comment board, which that's not going to be tolerated. Yeah, that's not going to be tolerated. You better hope them brothers and sisters not the elect, because if they are, you guys are in trouble. And you're baiting this guy. You're following his lead at the end too, because really you're like this guy. You're like him. You guys are alike. Luke 9:5, and whosoever will not receive you, when you go out of the city, shake off the very dust from your feet for a testimony against them. You see? So ultimately, you're not really hearkening to the Lord like that. You guys are just like a lot of these guys in these groups. You hearken to a certain extent. And then when like the true counsel really comes, you don't hearken to it. So this is a testimony against you guys. And after this, I'm going to just shake the dust off my feet. And I'm going to continue to teach, pounding the spirit on you motherfucking carnal motherfuckers. Because we know you guys can't do it like we doing it over here. You're not built like us over here. You're not built like us at all. We're totally different. We're from like a whole nother planet. You guys are from this world. That's why the Lord said, we're from above. You guys are from below. Even though you say you're teaching the new covenant. You're going to have false prophets teaching the old covenant, and you're going to have false prophets teaching the new covenant. It's just that now we're going to be able to see guys real quicker. And like I said, we've been seeing you guys. I've been seeing you a long time ago, bro. Why you think we stopped going out? Not just because we got threats. It's because your ass ain't right. You ain't been right. John 8:23. And he said unto them, ye are from beneath, I am from above. You are of this world, and I am not of this world. We're not of this world, bro. You see, we're not betrayers. We don't betray guys. We don't turn our backs on guys. Not unless you're doing something wrong, bro. And the spirit that Van Ashen in it's a reckless spirit. Like them X pills got your ass fucked up in the mind, bro. And this, you know what, this trip, that's why you shouldn't get on these videos just talking about yourself, because you snaring you. Hey, like the scriptures say, what has been for your goodness, it's became a snare to you. It's became a trap. Romans 11:9, and David says, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. That's right, bro. So what you guys are really think you're teaching, you don't really understand that because you guys were not right from the womb, now you've been snared in this truth now. And who you have to worry about, you have to worry about the Lord, because you're reckless. And can't nobody tell you anything. In your eyes, man can't tell you anything. So guess who's telling you all this shit now? Satan. Satan. That's why we got away from your ass. That's why. Because I've got threats all through the years teaching. I've been through so many severe adverse situations on the streets. On the streets, I've been through a lot of shit. But part of the reason, the other half of the reason that we stopped going out, that I stopped going out with you, is because you've been showing these symptoms a long time ago. So for you to hearken to Van Ashton and cut your comments off and act like him, and then act like he's not wrong for what he's doing, that means you're just like his ass. And I don't want to have nothing to do with both of you motherfuckers, bro. You see? But yeah, y'all keep doing what you do. Yeah, the Lord is using you. You see? The Lord is using you. Let me grab a couple more scriptures. I'm gonna get out of here. And this is gonna be the last thing I have to say to you guys. Hey, this has to happen too before the end comes. Certain things have to happen, bro, in these last days. The false prophets and the false brethren have to be fully identified, and the election has to be identified. Everybody got to go to where they got to be. You see? And it's happening in the spirit. So you can say what you want to say out of your fucking mouth. You see? You can say what you want to say, but we know what it is over here. See, when we say we have the mysteries of the new covenant, part of the mysteries is understand the spirit of the new covenant. Not just teaching the new covenant, and you say you defended it. You really got to have the spirit of the new covenant. The spirit really got to be showing you certain things already. So it's heavy. It's really heavy, man. Matthew 20:16. So the last shall be first and the first last. Just like these elders in these groups. Yeah, they were first. They were like 30 years, 40 years in. Talking about John the Baptist is Abba Bivens. When the Lord told you out of his mouth that John the Baptist came already. So whoever the fuck they're making Elijah, that's not Elijah. And who they say is King David, that's not King David. All these guys are in the flesh. And I advise you guys in these groups, get away from these groups, bro. These guys are satanic. What we're finding out too, like a lot of guys are really good at teaching. And they're really good at being actors, and they can bring out scriptures. But this ain't about acting, bro. If you're not a real brother, and if you really don't have that love like that, that's what's being seen. That separation and that split up is being seen. And by us brothers being in the spirit like we are, we could really show brothers the spirit. And you don't even have to listen to like what we're saying out of our mouth, but by what we're saying, you could really see for yourself who's of the Lord and who's not. You see what I'm saying? It's real easy when you can see through the spirit. But if you have darkness in your heart, it's only so far you can go with seeing in the spirit. You really can't see in the spirit like that if you have hate in your heart. Yeah, you could copy scriptures down and be a fucking computer, and you can act like you're teaching this and act like you're teaching that. That's what these elders are doing. They're good at like teaching certain things and bringing certain things out, and they're good talkers. You see, like you guys like to yell and not really even breaking shit down. You see, so the false prophets of these camps got to be revealed, and the false brethren amongst us, they all have to be revealed too. And like I said, we've been seeing things in guys, so it's not really new. For how you're acting, bro. It's not new. It's just that you were always a demon, and you're gonna be a demon until the Lord take your ass off this earth. In this time, like Yoda say, the force is really with us. That's why the Lord get guys away from us, bro. He really does. Matthew 20:16. So the last shall be first and the first last, for many be called. Like a lot of you guys been called. You have, man, to do a certain part of the work. You see, to bring out certain things. Yes, you've been called. You've been called for that. But few chosen. But few chosen. And with that, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't got too much more to say. But this would be it. Talking about you reprobate guys and you fucking betrayers of the Lord. Hey, the Lord said it'd be better if you wasn't even born, bro. And that's heavy too. All you guys that had that hate in your heart like Judas Iscariot. And not necessarily guys have to sell out to Esau. Guys can just have a reprobate dark spirit in them and try to act like they're teaching something. We see everything, bro. We don't just see these false prophets and these false camps in the world. We see all you guys. The prophets of the Lord, they were the true seers, bro. We can see all the actors. Like this guy, Remnant Save. He's an actor, bro. He's a good actor. All you guys in these groups, you're good actors too. But the thing is, you cannot fool the spirit. That's why when you go to that story of Ananias and Sapphira, and they were stealing money from the church, and Peter was like, you ain't lying to me, you lying to the spirit. And they dropped dead right in front of Peter. That's what the power we're dealing with. Guys are dropping dead in the spirit. Giving up the ghost in the spirit, not even of the Lord. Guys are dying in the spirit. You see? And we're alive in the spirit. We ain't doing nothing but growing because our love for the brothers and the sisters. You brothers and you sisters out there that show us love, we don't have nothing but love for you, man. So if somebody be a false witness on you, brothers and you sisters, that's showing us support and you ain't saying nothing, you know. But you do have those scoffers out here. You do have FBI agents, and you do got false brethren, and you do got this and this and this. But if nobody showed you that from them, you can't just call guys spies and agents. You might be a motherfucking spy and an agent. Oh, you fucking false brothers out here. That's why the Lord said in this day, it's going to be many false prophets, and they're going to deceive many. But you're not going to deceive the elect, bro. That's spiritual power. We're dealing with spiritual power, bro. We really are. It's just that you have guys that take the little bit of knowledge that they get, that shit puffs them up to actually make them think they're on a level, but they're not on a level at all. So you have to be rebuked and put in your fucking place. You do. That's why the Lord called us his weapons and his battle axe of war. That's why I played that video with that boxer. Really, you guys are not fully prepared for this fight. You're not. You're not prepared at all. You're not prepared at all through the spirit. None of you guys. When the Lord is done with you guys, you don't have to worry about me. You have to worry about the Lord and your own conscience eating your ass up. Because you know all I've done with brothers, and I explained it to you many a times over this whole decade and a half. All I've done was help brothers, and all they done was turn their back on me, bro. That's all they've done. That's all they've done. So now I'm at a point now, I don't want to deal with nobody in the physical. You see? Nobody. What we're doing this for is for brothers and sisters that's in the spirit. If you can get to the spirit, repent and learn the gospels of Yahushua. Learn the Acts of Peter. Learn the New Testament. Agree with the New Covenant for yourself. That way, if you're really of Yahushua and you're of the elect, it'll be easy for you to get it. You see? You have to take time with it. But a lot of guys that say they're teaching the Bible, the Old Testament, and guys that say they're teaching the New Testament, is false prophets in the New Testament too. That's why Paul talks about it in 2 Corinthians 11. He was dealing with false brothers and false countrymen. He was in perils because Paul was dealing with guys that were saying they was believing in the Lord too, and they were false brothers. That's why a lot of you guys get on these videos talking about you don't fucking read. You're reprobates. You're reprobates. Talking about you used to sell drugs to UPS. Who the fuck want to hear that shit, bro? Like, you're telling on yourself. You're a reprobate, man. Them X pills and all that shit you say, that shit fucked your mind up. Even when I was in the world, I never done none of that shit, bro. Never did none of that shit, bro. You happy you did that shit? What's that supposed to make you look cool? And you already showed us you wasn't right already. So it's not a surprise what you're doing. But just teach the shit you know. You see? Just teach the shit you know. And keep having that hate in your heart for your brother. When your brother ain't done nothing but showed you love, bro. From day one. That's all we've done. That's all I've ever done. But like I say, you guys' arms are too short to box with the Most High. That means your arms are too short to box with his men too. You can't, you cannot deal with what we're doing over here, me and the brother, and you few sisters and brothers that really love the Lord and you love us like that. This is out of your league because you have hate in your heart. So that's why you have to cut your comments off, because you're a fucking demon. All you demons out there. You can't take the heat on the comment board. Really, they can't take the love that brothers is showing us on the comment board, sisters is showing us. And that's beautiful, man. So you guys are wicked, man. You're wicked, man. You some evil motherfuckers, bro. But ain't nothing you're going to do going to work. Ain't nothing you're going to work. Please, man. Brothers want to stay far away from your ass. Nobody want to come around you. Are you crazy? The hell out of here. You see? See, we show you guys how it to be done. And a lot of you can't really do it like that because you're not built like that, bro. You're really not. I'm the wrong person. Even Esau knows, too. One thing about Esau, going back to Pontius Pilate, Esau know who the real is. When you niggas, all y'all do is betray the real. All you do is betray the real and hate on the real. Like the brothers say, they hate their true leaders. I didn't pick myself to be a fucking leader. The Lord just made me like who I am, bro. And I always had love for brothers, man. And I wasn't perfect doing my walk, but I can tell you my intentions was never to betray somebody or to hate on somebody. You see what I'm saying? And you are perfect in the spirit with Yahweh Shai. That's why when Yahweh Shai came, he washed our feet. What did he do? He washed our sins away and he made us whole in him. That's why he said, some of you are not whole, because he was making us whole when the Lord came. So for you guys to deny the covenant, you guys are in a reprobate spirit. All you guys in these groups, you're just overgrown, brute beast niggas with no spirit. Matthew chapter 24 and 24. And there shall arise false anointings and false prophets, like it is, and so many, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So no matter what you guys are doing and how you're teaching and what you're speaking about, and you come against us and you make us seem like we're prosecuting you. What the fuck you mean we're prosecuting you? We're prosecuting the guys of the new covenant. Nobody's prosecuting you. We're telling you you're going wrong. That's what Paul was doing in the letters. He was telling brothers they were going off. That's what he was writing to the churches was. And we're telling you guys you're going off. But you're not fucking hearkening, man. You're just being a demon like you are. And you're following another fucking demon. You don't know that guy. Talking about guys are fucking spies. He might be a fucking spy. Talking about X pills and shit, bro. You guys are reprobates, bro. And I don't even give a fuck what y'all say on your videos. You see? You're not defending the new covenant. Well, yeah. Well, let me say this. The Lord is using you, to help bring the new covenant out. I say that. You see? But just like Joab, he could use you to bring out this and teach this, and then he could kill your ass right after that, too. And a lot of you guys, the spirit you guys are in is not going to come into the kingdom. That's why a lot of you guys got to die off on this side. So, yeah, you might teach the Bible, But then at the same time, what's going to happen is the Lord's going to kill your ass off at the end of this because you're disobedient. You can't be talked to. You can't reason with you guys. All them X pills and fucked your fucking mind up. You see? And when the Lord comes down on you, he first sends his prophets to tell you first. He sends us out. A lot of you guys ain't built like the prophet. You're not built like a prophet. You just running your fucking mouth. So the false prophets was set up so a lot of you false brethren can follow them. You see? So you could be destroyed by following false prophets. That's why a lot of you false prophets were set up and you false brethren. See, that's why we're not around nobody. You see? And I unsubscribe from you guys, man. After this, I'm going to kick the dust off my feet and I'm going to just keep on going. And us brothers, we're going to really continue to edify in the new covenant to bring the Lord out. That's what we're going to continue to do in a way you guys can't. Where the fuck you get the new covenant understanding from? Man, you guys are you're delusional, bro. The little knowledge puffed you up, bro. It really did. But it puffed you up to your own destruction. So the elect won't be deceived. All you false prophets of the old covenant and the new covenant, you're going to perish away with the world. And with that, shalom.
They look thirsty! Well, let's give them something to drink! To the clan!